Now everyone's least favorite Sword and Shield set, at least that's what a lot of people have kind of come to terms with, is Battle Styles, which is interesting because it's a set that has alt arts, and alt arts are the most desirable cards released in the Sword and Shield era. But if you disagree, let me know down below in the comment section. Regardless, we're going to take a look at the TCG market for Battle Styles, some sealed product, and the top 10 most expensive cards.
Hansel, so hot right now.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMAT. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining in all the fun we have here. Today we're going to be doing another top 10 video, a 1 year later, kind of a recap on what's happening in the market for Battle Styles. It was obviously a set that was released during the pandemic, and I think it was released a little too close to other sets that had heavy demand, like Celebrations at the time and Evolving Skies. So being a set that was less exciting, it didn't get a lot of people really amped for it. You know, there was some excitement. There's some great cards. In fact, the Tyranitar, the Sleepy Tyranitar, is one of my favorite cards ever released in the Sword and Shield era. But if you disagree, again, let me know down below in the comment section. Let's take a look at some of the sealed product here. Now, this is the Single Strike Red Battle Styles, ETB, and it's sitting at $37.17, is up 0.81% over the last 3 months. Let's look at the 1 year chart though and see how it's doing. It's actually down. Surprise! This might be one of the only ETBs from the Sword and Shield era, especially ones with alt arts, that is down. It's down 2.39% over the last year. Let's take a look at the other one, which is the blue one, the Urshifu, the Rapid Strike one. This one is actually up by 1.71% over the last 3 months. Is sitting at $38.04. If you look at the 1 year chart, had a weird drop right there. Definitely just a little bit of a glitch in the data, but it's up by 4.79% over the last year. So this one is doing a little better than its red counterpart. Now let's take a look at the booster box. The booster box is currently sitting at $132.64. It's actually not even really down at all. Over the last 3 months, it's down 0.01%, which is completely negligible. But let's look at the 1 year chart here. There we go. Just like all Sword and Shield boxes, it actually has risen. It's up by 27.90% over last year, but its highest price point was actually June 4th to June 10th at $137.82, I believe, right? Did I say that right? 87 cents. There you go. Never mind. But its highest price point was actually June 4th to June 10th at $137.87. Now let's look at the top 10 most expensive cards from Battle Styles. The bottom 10th spot is Mimikyu V, the full art. This one is actually up 25.15% over the last 3 months. It's sitting at $8.31. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that it's actually up by 18.51%, and its lowest price point in the last year was actually at $6.61, and that was right around September 3rd to September 9th. Next up is the Corviknight VMAX Secret, the rainbow card. This one is currently sitting at $8.18. For its near mint price, it's actually down 14.88% over the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it really rose all the way up to $9.93 in September 17th to September 23rd, and then just been on the decline ever since then, with a steep decline here. Next is Phoebe, and this is the full art version of this card. Beautiful card, love the colors on this card. It's down though 10.32% over the last 3 months. It's currently sitting at $9.56. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's actually down by 32.75%, and it's been pretty much on a steady decline since the beginning of last year. Since the end of last year, December 12th to December 18th. Next up on the list is Rapid Strike Urshifu V alternate full art, first alt art on today's list, and it's down 8.69% over the last 3 months, sitting at $12.50. I can't believe you can get an alt art from this set. A good one too. Great artwork for under $13. That is crazy to me. Now, if you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that it's actually up 1.88%, not much. Its highest price point, though, was actually around June 25th to July 1st at $14.85. Still, its highest price point was not even $15. Next up here is Houndoom, the secret gold card here. It's down by 9.59% over the last 3 months. It's currently sitting at $12.45. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's up by 2.12%. But it is not doing as good as its all-time high of June 11th to June 17th at $18.74. Next up on the list is the Single Strike Urshifu V alternate full art, another alt art on today's list. And I love the artwork on this card. I might even like it more than the Rapid Strike. This one is down by 20.13% over the last 3 months, sitting at $13.81. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that yes, a similar price movement to a lot of the Sword and Shield cards. Like right at the beginning of the summer, they all popped, including the Seal product. Yeah, its highest price point was $18.78. Next up here is the Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, the alternate art secret rare. This one is a great, just beautiful artwork on this card. I like how strong he looks in the card too. Guy looks like he's been hitting the gym up, that's for sure. It's down 14.77% over the last 3 months, sitting at $33.25. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it again, similar. Its highest price point was $54.01 from June 11th to June 17th, but it's been on the decline ever since, but it has still risen over the last year by 12.78%. Next up is Empoleon V Alternate Full Art, another one a lot of people got excited about. I'm surprised that it's under $50. It's crazy to me. It has risen a little bit. I mean, over the last, I guess, month and a half, it's actually down by 0.06% over the last 3 months, sitting at $34.72. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that it really started to drop at its highest price point of $46.03 in May 21st to May 27th. Next up on the list is the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX Alternate Art Secret, and this one is beautiful. This one, I'm surprised that, I mean, I don't want to say it could be first, because I think the first card, which you guys already know what it's going to be, this one it was always going to be a close second, and it's currently sitting at $58.05. It's actually literally almost the exact same price as it was 3 months ago, so there's been almost no price movement on this at all. But if you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's up by 3.07%, which is not a lot for an entire year. Its highest price point was May 28th to June 3rd at $75.38. Will it get back up there in the next year? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now let's take a look at the most expensive card, and everyone knew what it was going to be, Tyranitar V Alternate Full Art. Now let's look at the near mint. I don't know why it selected the lightly play, and let's take a look at this price. Ooh, it's down 6.92% over the last 3 months, sitting at $133.51. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that its highest price point again was $190.59, and then it's dropped pretty much ever since. And honestly, I think this card will be $200 at one point. I think at some point next year it will be over $200, but if you disagree, let me know down below in the comment section. Also, let me know what your favorite card is from Battle Styles. Is it also Tyranitar V? And that's my favorite card. It was a Neo card. I remember getting the original version in Neo, and I just loved it. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And if it's one of yours as well, let me know as well down below in the comment section. Let me know also. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, take care.